Next up is our Pathfinder Awards, and the Pathfinder are for educators who are literally blazing the path for the rest of us to follow. And we have 2 Pathfinder Award winners this year who could not be more deserving, and quite frankly, I'm kind of shocked that they haven't received it before. So I'm completely honored to be able to deliver these awards to these 2 individuals. First up is Dr. Rayna Freedman, and I had remarks prepared, but I'm just going to go off the cuff a little bit because I hate reading speeches. And I could talk about Rayna forever. True story, we've been friends for a number of years. And what's really special about that is I actually credit MassCUE for actually bringing us together in the first place. And throughout all of the years I've known Rayna, she has been a pathfinder for me in showing me not just how to be a better educator, but how to be a passionate educator and how to take pride and love in what you do every day. I do not believe that there is a person I know who is more passionate about education than Rayna Freedman. And I don't believe that there's a person who cares about kids more than she does. There might be some of you out there that maybe are equal, I don't know. But I don't think there's anyone who cares more. In her tenure in many things, I think that the things that she would tell you she's most proud of is being a 5th grade teacher. And people for years have tried to talk her into leaving the classroom, and I told her not to do that. After leaving the classroom, I'm telling her never leave. And so she will stay, where she will continue to inspire her secret agents, and every year 20 to 25 kids are blessed to have a teacher who cares about them not only as students but as human beings, and has found ways to use technology to help them communicate, help them bridge gaps, help them find access, and do all of the things that we know that technology can do for our students every day. I could list off her accolades. I will share if there is something in education that involves leadership and celebration. Rayna's probably done it. Rayna's probably been recognized. She speaks at every conference under the sun. She shares with whoever wants to listen and whoever wants to learn. She's gotten awards upon awards, and the one award she hadn't gotten, which is probably the one that means the most to her, is the Pathfinder Award. Because Rayna loves MassCUE, and she loves MassCUE not just because of this conference, but because she knows it does what is so important. It brings us together as educators to collaborate, to connect, and to push learning forward. And she does that for her students, but I don't think she realizes or has recognized that she does that for us as well as colleagues. So I don't think there's a person more deserving, except for other person who's going to get it. Don't worry, Craig, I think you're also equally deserving. But I'm so proud and honored to be able to be the one to hand off this award to Dr. Rayna Freedman. Okay, let's take our picture. You go on this side. Are you on this side? This is my better side. Interesting story about our next winner is that he tried, and I was telling this story last night. Craig Sheil tried to tell us that are we sure we wanted to give it to him when we offered him the award? And Grace and I are both like, yes. And that is because he is such a professional that he actually teaches in Bedford, and he was afraid he couldn't get the MassCUE Award because he was afraid that he actually wasn't a MassCUE teacher. And I said to him, Craig, correct me, but aren't you a professor at Fitchburg? And he, oh yeah, I do that. And I said, aren't you the person who's helping shape the future of education by helping to educate all of our pre-service educators in what education of tomorrow and today should actually look like? Oh yeah, I think I do that. So he is absolutely deserving of this. What's interesting about Craig is that I've actually known Craig for years, and mostly through social media. We connect. But he's a person that I don't think he recognizes how much he impacts teachers every day by what he shares and how much he makes people think and explore and be willing to try new things. Because he doesn't try to sell us on anything. He tries to share with us how impactful we can be as educators by trying new tools and by letting our students explore tools and letting our students really engage with current society and technology. And he was telling us last night about the projects that he's doing with his students at Fitchburg, including things that I am trying to convince my colleagues all the time of, which is stop trying to be a gatekeeper and just be a person who is supporting our students in learning and exploring and thinking, because good things happen when kids get in the mess and they figure out how to get out. And even better things happen when they have teachers on the sidelines cheering them on as they do this. And that is what Craig knows, and that is what Craig has helped so many Massachusetts educators and educators beyond, and I'm sure his students in New Hampshire. We don't want to second New Hampshire, but Massachusetts is best. So we will, he is sharing how it is that we can be the best educators we can be all the time. And so, I don't think there's a more fitting pair of our elementary school 5th grade teacher who is setting kids off to, do amazing things, and then our Fitchburg State professor who is then taking these teachers to create the next Rayna Freedmans of the world and the next Craig Sheils of the world, because that's what he's doing every day, and that's what we need more of. So I couldn't be more honored to present this award to Craig Sheil. See, you're amazing. Come over here, take your award. And I know, see, that's what I'm telling you. It's better when I don't have a speech.